Good morning, everyone, and we're on to my next to last vetiver. What I'm going to put in my vetiver playlist. I have a vetiver playlist on YouTube of 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 fragrances that I bought because of the vetiver note and some of the accords that I thought would have this smell of vetiver in it, combined with other stuff. So today's an interesting one. Today, I did a sniff and rate on this, and I loved it, and it's called Montale Vetiver Patchouli. And I'm not sure that name's so apt. When you hear what I have to say, it could be called Patchouli Vetiver. I mean, I don't know. And what's interesting on this is the notes. It's very minimalistic, what it says it has. You know, it says it has carrot and pepper. It says it has vetiver and jasmine. And it says it has patchouli leaves. And some places you can find it has white musk. So those are the ones that are listed for it. And I think Montale says the white musk and maybe one other. And those are just, it's real minimalistic. But when I put it on, I could smell a citrus, which is kind of, where'd that come from? But that patchouli and vetiver, and I say patchouli and vetiver, not vetiver patchouli, sort of just came up right from the top and all the way through. They're just there. And I think it's more patchouli because I associate patchouli more with an earthy smell. And vetiver I sort of do more green, but earthy too. I don't know if that makes sense. Sometimes patchouli could be chocolatey to me or dirty, and so that's what I associate with patchouli, and that's what I get off this. And and I did get that initial citrus, but it has that note of carrot. And the funny thing about that carrot, I'm always sniffing I'm sniffing this all the time. And the carrot comes up too, but not a carrot like I go into my refrigerator, it's all been cleaned and washed. This is a dirty carrot. The carrot coming out of your garden carrot that I smell. And that's earthy too. So, that's what I get out of it. And there's a couple people that reviewed this, that mentioned there's other one in this. One, I really couldn't smell the jasmine. But I do get some kind of floral, and I thought it was like geranium or rose or labdanum, that one that's called a rock rose. That's what I really thought it might be, not jasmine. I don't associate this smell with jasmine. But there is a reviewer who actually has one on. He does it in English and in Spanish. Juan, Hueme mucho. So if you ever, I'll tag him. And he actually mostly does them in Spanish, but he has some in English. And then this one, he has it in English, and he talks about that rose. And I get that too. I get not a rose, but I don't get jasmine. I get some kind of earthy flower, and I think bushy flower. And that's why I'm always going up here like, what am I smelling here? And that's why I love this. This is so unique to anything I have. I don't know if I have too many patchouli ones. I do have a sample of Behold Patchouli by Gallagher. But I don't know. I do have patchouli in a lot of them, just like a vetiver in a lot of them, but I don't think of any of them as patchouli. And what's interesting about that is when you look at the main accord list on Fragnatica, it lists these accords, and on this it lists woody, earthy, dark, I guess. But it does list patchouli. Patchouli is actually a main accord to them. Just like sometimes tobacco is a main accord to them, or rose is a main accord, or some rum is a main accord, even though I think of them as notes. There's never vetiver though. Vetiver is never a main accord, so that's kind of funny that I'm putting these in a vetiver list. But patchouli is a main accord on this, and but it's also woody, earthy, aromatic, and then they say patchouli, and then they don't even list citrus. They do list those white florals and musky, and I said it does have that white musk in there. I think that is listed. So anyway, that's what I'm smelling. And I mentioned before, I really don't know what vetiver smells like. So today I was out. This morning we were out at our local farmers market, a really good farmers market in Pennsylvania called the Green Dragon, pretty large. And there was a lady. There's a couple of perfume stands, but there's one lady there that sells essential fragrance oils. So it's an essential. So I don't know how good they are. I don't know. And anyway, I picked up a few. I picked up sandalwood, and I thought, why don't I pick up vetiver? Now I'm not sure this is what vetiver smells like because this is more green to me. just smelling it right off of this. And but you get the earthiness a little bit, and then that, and it's more green, fresh, spicy to me in this one. But I don't know what part of the vetiver plant this comes from or how good this oil is. So for that, on oils, Ross again. I'm always saying Ross. I think he timed stuff with me. I'm not sure. He might even coordinate hats or something. But anyway, he put out a video this morning after I got back, saying about perfume oils, and I commented on there that like, how you do that, because anyway, this is a time of year I want to start blending. I always like to play in the summer with my fragrance because I buy, I've got some cheaper summer fragrances, some summer flankers, and I like to mess around with them and put different stuff on them. And so this is when I will do some layering. Two people that I follow that I probably should ask about layering, Tammy loves fragrances, and Martial's blends fragrances. Those are probably two people I should probably talk to about doing that, and learn how to blend a little bit. But I like doing that in the summer. I like taking my Tommy Bahamas, and I put this thing called Oasis on it. And when I was at this place, I found one called Beach something, and it smelled really good. I thought, well, maybe I'll get that too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is one of my favorite in my vetiver, which is going to be in my vetiver playlist. And I'm not sure it's because of the vetiver, although I know vetiver's in it. I'm going to put it on my vetiver. Montale says they actually have 4 vetiver fragrances. They have red vetiver, I think that's what to say, and then this one, Vetiver Patchouli, and then they have this one, which I have, called Boy's Fruit. And I'm not going to put this on my vetiver yet, and I'm not going to do this, today and tomorrow. But it's called Boy's Fruit. And then they have another one called Arabians that I really want to get. So my last one is over here, and that'll be tomorrow. And then I'm going to go in a different direction in vetiver. So with that, I just want to ask that we all pray for peace, and we all help each other be kind, help me be kind. I really have to work on being kind. And, I know peace and serenity starts with, me, how I react to things. And, that's my character. That's everybody's character. Your character is your natural first reaction to something. But that can change. You can work on that. And I can work on that. I know that. I have changed over my life little bits here and there. So that's for my grandkids. You can change no matter what age of life you are at. So anyway, have a nice day, and I'll be back with my final one tomorrow, and I think you all know what it is. But I think it's the best out of the ones I have. So have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.